let's get into the video. We're going through a chest workout in the dungeon. This is my first working set, so I already warmed up 1 or 3 sets before this. But we're working on 5 sets of 4 here, and I'm here to just talk through this workout. I've been focusing more on strength, definitely on my compounds. I want to get stronger and bigger. I mean, who doesn't, right? So this is my first working set, and I got 45s and a 35. So what is that? 205 on the bar. So the goal here is to be really controlling the weight, like really controlling. I see a lot of guys, when they're working in these types of rep ranges, they're working like a like a power lifter. I am not a power lifter. I want big muscles and want to be strong. So in order to do that, I really like to control the weight, especially on the way down. You can see my head is actually coming up off of the incline. And what I find that allows me to do is really focus on just that upper chest even more. I don't know what it is, but when I have my head back, it's just I can't get there. I can't get in the mind muscle connection as much. So I'm setting myself up for success. So let's watch this set 3 and just see how the warm up is. I'm hitting you with some different angles. Like, yeah, we'll see what's going on. So my hands are shoulder width apart, a little bit wider. My thumbs are on the groove. All right. Control that weight up. Let's get set up and nice and slow on the way down and squeeze. See my head's poking up. Squeeze. I want to control it on the way down. Okay, on that eccentric. And we're coming up and fully contracting at the top. Like, I want each rep of this to be worthwhile. Since I'm only doing 4 reps per set, I really want to get in there. I really want to. So that's kind of the mindset here behind some of these sets. And now we're warmed up. Here's, what is this, set 4? All right, so get the mind right, set those hands, and let's take our time. I'm probably having a minute to 2 in between. These are heavier, 205 for 4. I haven't been inclining this much weight in a while, but I'm really controlling that. And you can see that form. Like, I see a lot of guys just throwing that weight around. And yeah, you wanna do that sometimes, for those quick twitch fibers. But right now, I'm focusing on everything. The connective tissue, the shoulders, the chest. Like, I want to be strong all around. So I find that works best when I'm just totally controlling that weight. So 5 sets of 4. What is this? The last one here. 5 sets of 4. I'm running this. This is about 70% of max is what I had in mind. So that's the mindset here. But this is how I like to start most of my days, right? Right now I'm running just a 5-day bro split. But I really just like hammering one muscle group per day. Total annihilation. And I'm working on getting stronger on these compound lifts. Okay. Let's see. We got, oh, that was it. That was it. Maybe let's rewind that. Let's rewind that last rep. So I think I see a little pause. I see a little pause. Hold, bam. I'm firing. So controlling the weight, like, we control the weight. It does not control us. So, and this last one, this is a trick I like to do. I'm running, after my last set of heavy compounds, I like to throw in a drop set. The drop set is king. I love more volume. So this is a good way to add it in. So I'm still controlling the weight here though. I'm moving it the same way, the same feeling that I was with 205, but this is just 135. So I'm coming down and I open up the chest, and then almost in my head, even though my hands are staying in the same spot, it's like I'm bringing the bar in and creating a C. And that type of mindset behind this movement gets me there. All right. That that thought of, all right, I'm bringing my hands in, even though you're not, it allows you to pinch the upper chest even more. Okay, so what do we have next? Oh, these are some flat dumbbells. I think I had 60 pounds here. I'm going for 4 sets of 12. That is what is next here. This is my new little bench setup. It's not bad. The only thing is there's that incline there. So that butt seat does not go all the way flat, but I find it works. It's just right. But if I was any taller, nah. I'm 5'9". But again, I'm controlling the weight here. I'm still thinking about that C idea that I thought about and explained with the incline barbell. I'm bringing those dumbbells down, and look, I'm holding that, and then I'm coming up. I'm not letting them touch. I'm not letting them touch, but we're squeezing at the top. So a lot of guys are just throwing the weight around, and yeah, it's great. You're lifting heavy, but can you control the weight? That's the difference. Okay. We control the weight, it does not control us. So that's how you get strong and build muscle. And that's really the goal of this channel. We want to get strong and build muscle. So now we got 80s. My dumbbells only go up to 80s unless I put those little magnets on the side. But they're kind of annoying. So 80s good enough. And again, you know, squeezing at the bottom. I'm popping that chest up as well, controlling it on the way down. And I try my best to keep a solid, it's almost like sometimes I'm bringing my elbows in tighter. I do have some shoulder issues. I separated my AC joint, and I might have torn my labrum in my other one. So my shoulders are kind of whacked, but that doesn't mean I'm not training still. And I can still go heavy, thankfully. But I just have to be careful for certain movements. If it doesn't feel right, I lay off a little bit. So, all right, next set. What do we have? 3. This is the third set. Let's bring that weight up. Man, those dumbbells, sometimes just pulling them up feels like a work. Yeah, that one was tough. All right, let's get down. Let's see this one. Let's talk through it. All right, so my back is nice and flat. Let's press up. Yes. And my lats are almost contracted here as well. And I am bringing that weight up and squeezing. Think in the chest. We're working the chest here. Obviously, the shoulders and triceps are going to be worked as well. Um, but I found these were great sets, man. This was a great chest workout. Heavy compound into the dumbbell. I mean, you really can't beat it. 4 by 12, a little bit more volume on the dumbbells. I just like high volume. Even this, like the 5 by 4 start doesn't feel like enough, but it allows me to really get each last drop out of each rep because I know they need to be quality because I only have 4 to work with. So 20 reps total for incline. But what is this last set? My chest was so pumped at this point. I mean, if you just do these two, if you're short for time, incline bench and flat dumbbell, I mean, that's a great chest day. Get strong, first movement, more volume here, and that was it. I pushed. I probably could have squeezed out one more rep, but that was, to failure with good form. Some people like to push past failure. I don't love that all the time. I like, since I'm a high volume type of guy, I notice when I'm pushing farther past failure, it just fatigues me for the rest of my workout. So on the next list here, next thing we have our flies on the programming, and I think it's a 4 by 12. So again, let's see what weight I end up deciding on. All right. Oh yeah, we're changing the camera angle. get you guys a nice angle on this one. So 40-pound dumbbells, I believe, and you know the dumbbell fly can be done by any, if you have dumbbells, this is the one. A lot of guys are just doing the cables and the pec deck, and I love those machines too, but I'm in the dungeon. I don't have that. So this has been a fun way of training for me too, because I just have dumbbells. I have a barbell and I have a cable, but basically for chest, dumbbell and barbell and push-ups, and I have dip bars. I mean, that's it. So it has gotten me back to the basics, and that's basically what this chest workout is. Back to the basics. So decline fly, I want to hit some of that lower cup of the chest. The whole chest is getting worked, right? But we're focusing more on the lower cup, all right? The lower cup of this workout. So now I was like, you know what, screw the decline. Let's try a flat set. So up, check, make sure we don't get hit. But I'm opening up, and this is where you got to be careful, especially with shoulders. You're not keeping those arms straight, or you're gonna snap your shoulders up. So we're keeping those elbows, they're coming down, and we're bending so that the shoulder is not getting overly strained. And then again, we're not touching those weights at the top, almost touching. And then each one we're squeezing. And again, my head is up. I've noticed that's a new trick I started doing. Head up on the bench. And this bench almost forces me to do it because it's shorter. And what am I doing now? Oh, I'm doing some shrugs. Yeah, why not? Sometimes I like to throw some extra things into the workout, even though they weren't there. Like, let's just tap up some traps. Right in. Right in. Why not? Bam. Bam. Yeah. Um, why not? Throw it in. No workout is the same. Even if you have a written program, you can always throw some extras in. Have fun. The gym is your playground. Oh, I lost count. What is this, set 3 or 4? All right, feet up this time. So I got creative with these dumbbell flies. Just different methods to feel it. We're already pumped at this point. We're just doing some extra volume. We're really getting the squeeze, getting extra blood into the muscle. Yes. Something about this chest day was fantastic. And I'm controlling it on the way down, especially with my shoulders. I got to be careful. And I'm still squeezing that top. I'm thinking about the top end of the chest. And I did this workout on Monday. It's Wednesday, and I'm still feeling it up here, especially up top. Like, I definitely got worked. And, I'm taking these ones close. Like, these started to really be painful in a good way. So that was it. I probably had a couple more in there, but you know what? That was it. That was it. Okay. 3 exercises. Keep it simple. It's all you need. It's all you need. Let's do a little pose down. Let's check the pump. Finding the good lighting. Oh yeah, the striations are coming in. Let's pop the tank off. Yes, sir. Yep. Chest felt good. Little front double bi. Chest was pumped. I mean, this right here. I mean, I think it's working. Um, I could feel it, and it's always good to flex in the mirror and flex and see what you're working with. The mirror don't lie. Actually, the mirror kind of lies, but the camera don't lie, man. You can't hide much with the camera. Sure, you can get some lights and angles, but this is how we're looking right now. About 186 this morning, I think. Right around there, 185 to 186. Feeling good, feeling strong. Thank you for watching. I'll pop down the whole workout down below. Try my beef jerky, subscribe to my newsletter, comment, like, subscribe for more videos. Thanks for watching. Peace.